Do you remember, if you guys been following my videos, a little bit more than a year ago, my son bought his first car. Do you remember that? You're not Justin. What are you driving this thing for? My question to you guys is, if you was a younger guy or a younger lady, would you love to drive something like that? Would you? My son hates it. That first part of the video was recorded 2 days ago, y'all. Yeah, didn't record anything after them couple clips because the wind was horrible. So it's 2 days later and I'm finishing the video out now. I am doing my walking workout along with training my puppy Kit. Right here, baby. There you go. So let's talk about my son's car. He got it a little bit more than a year ago. Exactly a year and I think 15 days, I'm guessing. All my video entries I gotta do on this side. There's a lot of people at the little pavilion. But yeah, just like every young guy, Justin was about 23, 24. And we went looking for a car. We went to a lot of places. Funny thing about it is he did not want anything small. So we get to the car lot. He's like, Dad, I like this car. I like this car. Now I did make a video when we bought the car, what we had, the problems we had. Running out of gas, dead battery. I did make a video and I do remember telling Justin, I was like, Justin, the car's very small. I mean, you're still a growing man. I mean, you're taller than I is right now and it's too small for me. It's a beautiful car, is it not? There's nothing wrong with it. It is a beautiful car. Oh yeah, it's fast too. Sometimes when he pulls me to the side, I still think he has to have a poo. But I think sometimes he just fools Daddy and wants to come over here and sniff. But that's okay because he deserves that too. I may look at the park with my eyes and get the beauty, but he looks at the park with his nose. That's how he is able to tell what's going on. I did try to talk my son out of the car because I honestly, to be honest, I did not know how fast the car was. And to be truthful, I didn't even know it was a sports car. I didn't know. I was like, it's a Mazda. Oh, for God's sakes, it's a little. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk him out of it, because I was like, you ever head over to Florence, Kentucky, or Ohio? You on the big expressway, son. You know, the 6-lane expressway. I know a car's gonna be hard to be seen by some trucks. It can be a death trap. So no matter what I said, he bought the car. Who wouldn't? Think about it. Let's go back to when we was young like that. A beautiful, he knew it was a sports car. I didn't. A beautiful, nice car. Of course we would want something like that. Well, he drives it throughout the rest of the winter last year. During the summer months, he did put the top down. He was kind of liking it, you know. My wife and I, we drove it a few times. My other son did not. My daughter's driven it lots of times, you know. So it turned out to be a good car. Well, winter comes here. First snow comes. He learns real quick, rear wheel drive and a very light car is not good in snow. It's to be expected. And like I said, he did grow a little taller. I mean, both my boys are grown like weeds, and he's sitting in the car and with the top on, no matter what, his head's scrunched down like this. He says, Dad, it's uncomfortable. I don't see as well because I'm all scrunched up in here and there's no dang room. It's only big enough for 2 passengers. And believe me when I tell you, it's tight. Very tight. So it's been about a month or so ago. My son comes upstairs and says, I am not driving that damn car no more. I absolutely hate it. I wish like hell I would have never bought it. I say, okay, what's wrong with it now? He says, no. Nothing wrong with it mechanically. And it's still a beautiful car. It's just I hate riding in it. I hate everything about it. I said, well, you did what a lot of teenagers do. Well, he was a teenager. I said, you did what a lot of young adults do. You jumped the gun. I've done it. I mean, we've all done it. But with the cars I jumped the gun on turned out to be lemons. You chewing on something? I hope not. Okay, sorry about that. I had to keep an eye on my puppy. So he says, I'm not driving that car no more. I'm done with it. And now I'm stuck having to pay off on this car note on a vehicle I absolutely hate. So he's been driving our vehicles. So let me tell you what's been going on with his vehicle since he is not driving it and he's still paying off on it. He is hoping maybe somebody will buy it off him, maybe somehow, on what he owes on it and just break even. He's even talked about taking it back to the car lot and having them give whatever they think they will give for it and him take the loss. He absolutely hates this car, guys. I mean, hates it. Right now the car is sitting at home underneath the tarp. That's where we keep it. We keep it underneath the tarp until we drive it. Now it is being driven by my wife and my daughter, not by me. I think it's a beautiful car. I love it when I can put the top down and oh boy is it fast. Ooh, I've never in my life ever driven a faster car. His car is made for speed and looks, not comfort. Don't get me wrong, it's got every bell and whistle you could possibly imagine. But comfort not. And it is a speed demon. Oh yes, obviously there's other cars probably faster, but this is a sports car. It's very sexy, just like that motorcycle right there. It's a beautiful bike. Sorry. Remind me about the motorcycle. Actually, I tell you now, believe it or not, that's what my son Justin now wants, is a motorcycle. I told him, I said, first of all, how are you going to get to work in the winter months? And number two, you think that car was dangerous? Yeah, but I can't say no to it because when I was his age, I rode a bike. So guys, there you go. And that's what happened with my son's car. Not a darn thing wrong with it. It's a sports car made for speed and looks. And my son that bought it a little bit more than a year ago absolutely hates it. He despises of that car. Totally despises of it. As a matter of fact, whenever it gets a bath, my wife and I, or our daughter, is the one giving it baths. He don't even want to look at it. We're the one driving the damn thing and he's paying for it. I'm hoping to come up with a solution where he can either sell it to somebody else or something so he could get out of this car note. Then he could get himself in a car that's much better. I don't know what to do at this moment, but we're still working on it. But guys, there's the story of my son's car, his first car. And you have to admit, when we was younger, we probably would have done the same thing. Yes, we would have. Until next time, guys, come on, let's get out of here. I'm going to finish my lap, and this car is filling up with peoples. Oh, yeah. We'll catch you in the next video. I'm not sure if it's going to be an adventure or not because we have thunderstorms on my next day. I could do an adventure. So we have to play it by ear or eyesight. One of the two. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget to hit that like button.